Effectiveness of unit plan. I have been observing two teachers in second grade, Miss Kelly McBride and Miss Brenda Williams, both plan in collaboration with homeroom teachers and specialists. This is the plan in ManageBack, where they put everything they're doing, not only the lesson plans but also reflections that they do and the students. It's very a collaborative model where we have meetings weekly. These teachers are very effective teachers and they're working in a unit about the past and present in Beijing, attending the question where we are in place. What are some of the most effective lessons you have observed? I think it's actually this unit when they did a plan about visiting a Chinese site. They went to this Lama temple and they observed Chinese old past, and they also talk about how China is modern. In context, has been very meaningful for a student, has been a hand-on and very experiential. They use this checklist model, so a student has been able to reflect and to follow what is expected from them. They have to use also technology and peer observation. The reflection is very much important in their lessons. They write down and they share with other colleagues what the children's opinion, and sometimes they change what they are doing because of the interest of the students. Here in ManageBack, all the teachers who teach those students can access and see what the students are doing. What made them effective? I think that one of the important things that made their lesson effective is they really listen students, and it's very much in the context of their daily life, what they observe, what happened with them. And also the formative feedback has been very good, the way they scaffold. How did they engage a student in their learning? Well, ask many questions about their life and to check what they know and what are their interests. So children were very much engaged and eager to know what is going on and what is coming next. This has been absolutely student-centered. Teachers somehow help to the student get the skills for technology, because they request for them also to make a little video and to post on the blogs. They need those skills, and also they prompt with certain questions for them to react, and it's a lot of e-learning going on because students control the blogs. They need to accept whatever the student posts, and also they give them feedback not only during the classes but also after school through the blogs. This the teacher use project-based learning. Well, I think the visit going to the Lama temple was a kind of a project because it was a big organization about how they're gonna go. They have to work with a peer. They're gonna be sharing and talking with the peer during the whole journey. And the project is what they're gonna share with the school when they come back during an assembly time. They need to share not only the learning but also the way they act socially, and they can reflect their human being different skills about the behavior as well. How was the technology used? Here we can see a blog. The blog is something that they use a lot, so they have access to iPads. It's one per two children, and so they can take pictures and take little videos. They record this and they post it on the blog. They need to know how to use the blog. Because it has two ways. One is what the teacher share. Here we can see e-learning round 2, that is what the teacher write. But then in the right column we can see the names of the students. It means that each student has a blog. So they need to read what the teacher posts. They have a list of recommendations how to make a video, and talking about step by step, is some scaffolding there. Whatever they forgot during classes, they can go back to the blog. And in the right, they have their own blogs where we can go and see what they post, what they're doing. So everything controlled by the teacher, and this is a very good use of technology that involves iPads, sometimes telephones, and the computer. Here is a student posting a homework about patterns in math. So here we cannot hear the audio, it's not there, but the children is saying with their voice what they did, the shapes, what they understand by patterns, and then the teacher can observe this and give some feedback. Here you can see everybody with mask, wearing mask in Beijing because of the pollution, and in the title you can read that it's the second round with e-learning because we have 2 days the school closed. This is another pattern that a student did for math during those days that the school was closed. One is a video and one is a picture. So then the student explained why he did a pattern like this. He says he liked the colors, and I think actually for a second grader who is really using technology this way, I think is really fantastic, and we can see their learning. The picture, you can see the Chinese side. That was a beautiful journey they have exploring China. Many of the students, they visit those places before, but they really didn't know what to look for. What I think about the characteristic of the effective lesson? Well, I think that one of the very important characteristics that makes it effective.
Yeah, they have really demonstrated their knowledge and learning during our unit. I wasn't able to go on our Confucius Temple field trip, and we happened to walk by it yesterday on our field trip, and they were an excellent source of information in helping me understand more about Confucius and his importance to China and our unit. So they are able to remember their learning and share it with others in their daily lives. Thanks, guys.
This is Atlas Rubicon, which is another tool that we use. So we have common planning. All my plannings, my colleagues can see it, and I also can see theirs. But now we're migrating to ManageBack because it is more aligned with PYP. Also, this is inquiry based. You can see we have essential questions, and all the planning is here. We have examples, reflections. It's very much in detail. And every year, every time we go through the units, we revise the lessons again. Always we have the objectives, like the IB objectives, but this is more friendly ManageBacks, that's why we're migrating over there. We have more tools that teachers are using, and Miss Brenda and Miss Kelly were using WeChat during the school days and also when we have e-learning. This app is possible to put it on the computer so teachers can send file, PDF, and guides to students so they can keep on going with their learning. This is an example of a PDF file where the children can get it and the teachers, and also sometimes they send all the activities, links to videos, or they send the videos, and their groups. Each class have a group. Here you can see their teachers, friends. This is my personal WeChat. But here you can see grade 2. So grade 2 now is empty because I have it in my telephone. And if time I go to the computer, it looks empty. But if we start sending things, we can have it everything there. Here is another group of teachers.